So welcome back students. I hope you can hear me. I have unmute to all. So if you have any questions, so you can put on the chat box. In last class, we are discussing about if we have a data in a form of Excel or CSV, which is not inbuilt in R, then how to import such a data in RStudio, and then how we can plot such a using those Excels and CSV files to draw simple bar diagram, multiple bar diagram, histogram, box plot, and so many things. Okay, so I have explained you the few parts there. We have seen how to import it. One way was that the another way is that we can go for setting the library, and we can import it. That's very shortcut way, but setting the working directory and everything, it's quite technical thing. Okay, so I will tell you the both the ways, whichever way you feel you can go with that. There is no problem at all. So let me share. I hope you have this question with you. So if you want to, you can take a snapshot of this part, because we are going to deal with the question number 2, and then we will go to the practical number 1. So practical number 1, not practical number 1, I have already shared the maybe the few practicals with solution in your canvas below the your syllabus file. Okay, so the name is data. I will show you maybe in the few minutes. Okay, that canvas how it works. So you can download these practicals from canvas, and codes are already given. That means solution is already given to you. Make sure that you're not supposed to copy that syntax, because in that syntax minor mistake is there. Because if I'm assuming the variable a, the one can assume the variable b. Okay, so that condition is there. Okay, so but output is going to be same, because if we have a data, then finally the, let's say, mean, so mean is going to be same. Even the variable will be different, but the mean is going to be same. Okay, that is not related to the question number 2. So let's finish this question number 2, then at the end I will tell you how from where you can access the rest practicals. So just take the snapshot of these questions, because we are going to deal with these questions. Okay, I think out of this, I think few parts I have already done, so I'm going to share the uh, RStudio so that you can able to see the screen. So one way is that I have explained you. You can write the path. So from where you can access the path. Okay. So you can access the path directly from uh, using run, right? Using run. So if you just type run and browse this path. So just click on the browse, and you can select the corresponding file where you have saved it. Okay, and whatever the path is there, you can access that path. That was the basically a long cut method. Okay, that was basically a long cut method. But if you see, this is a long cut method. I will tell you the very shortcut method. Okay, means shortcut in the sense it is all technical. You can say it is shortcut, but it is technical. Okay, so you should know technical things also little bit. So what I have to do, you have to set the library here. Okay, so wherever is your current data file, okay, what you have to do, you have to set. So if you just see this, uh, you can say get WD. Get WD is option there. So if you see this get WD, you can able to see this console. We are getting console is there, right? Means it is my actually desktop. Okay, but actually I want to set my library where I can access directly my these files. Okay, directly access my these files. So because I'm going to use this file, okay, I'm going to use this file. So what you have to do, you have to do setting the working directory. So this is my actually directory, but I have to use um, the current directory will be my folder where I have all Excel file, all CSV file. So what you have to do, if you're able to see these three dots are there, just click on these three dots. If you click on these three dots, you will be accessed directly your computer, okay, where you have saved your file. So you can just go to so I have saved my all data in E, then arts, maybe that particular path folder, and the same data, this one university practical data for students, same data I have uploaded in Canvas. Okay, same data I have uploaded in Canvas. So you can just click this and don't open it. Okay, just click this and just open. Okay, once you click and open, automatically all files will come here. Automatically all files will, means you can able to see all the files. Okay, then what you have to do, this is the way you can access the file. But actually when you run it, the get WD again, when you run it get WD again, it will not show you the current directory. See, okay, again it is showing same because you have not set so for your directory. So what you have to do here, you have to just click on this more option and you have to just write here set as working directory. Okay, just set as a working directory. So once you click on set as a working directory, now you type get WD. See, so now before this was the path. Now the path is become this one, ER software. That means this is the file, this is the actually university data students, for the students. So this is actually my folder where I have these files. Now what you have to do, you are not supposed to write this all path, you can directly access this file. Okay, suppose I'm interested to get this loan.xl or loan dot, let's say this data. Okay, you can just right click this, or you can left click this, and there is an option called import dataset. Okay, just click on import dataset. So once you click on import dataset, you can see this is the file name, and just click on import. Okay, just click on import. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to just type view and write this your file name, loan underscore data. Just type loan, see automatically I think it will show you. See, loan underscore data, and just execute this. So once you execute this, automatically the new tab will be open where you can able to see the file. This is the uh, where we have to set the directory. Okay, means we have to first set the directory, and then you can access directly by importing, clicking on any file here. Just left click and you can, there's the option called view data set, and once you click and import it, you can no need to write this path, you can directly write this view and your data file name directly, no problem at all, you can directly access. Okay, you can access any file out of this, you can access any file out of this. Okay, this is the another way. Okay, third way is that I'm not going to write this one, not going to write this one, I'm going to import. There is a directly option called import dataset. Okay, if you are able to see this import dataset, just click on import dataset. Now there is the only option called Excel data. The only problem is that this is an Excel file. You can import only Excel file. You cannot import CSV file. Okay, so whenever you have a CSV file, then you have to convert this Excel and then you have to do it. So that's why usually I refer you can go for always CSV, because in CSV you can modify the data. In CSV you can easily to modify the data. In Excel format, what you have to do, you cannot, because generally this Art Studio works means compatible with the CSV file, not Excel file. But if you just access the Excel file, see, just import an access file. Again, you have to browse the path. You can browse the means where we have saved the file. Okay, wherever you have saved the file. So these are the Excel files. Suppose I want this, let's say crime data, but you can see this is the crime data, but this is written A. A means CSV file. Okay, this is the crack data. Let's check CSV data whether it will open or not. See, here we have a CSV data. Can you able to see dot CSV? It is a retrieving preview data. Now it will take the preview. See, is the data, you got the error here. Why? Because this platform importing data set only import the Excel file, not CS not CSV file. Okay, so just click OK and then you have to again browse it. So again click on browse and take this crack data suppose. So if you just crack data, again it will retrieve the preview, and since it is XLS, it will show you the data. See, it will show you the data, and just click import. So once you click import, you can able to see this crack data immediately. So whichever way you think, you can proceed with importing the data using maybe the path, using maybe this import data set. But only the disadvantage is here, you may not import the data which is an extension with CSV. Okay, so that's why either you can set or you can always go for writing the command. I hope it is clear to all. So you can just work on this and you can able to access the file, no problem. This is the out of not related to the question, but let's move to the questions which actually we are interested. Okay, so I can access this loan data set. Even if I run this one, because I have written the same path. So if you able to see the path, university data file for students, not I'm using, but you can, because I have just copy paste for like for posting the data in Canvas. So I have written for students and for myself. So I'm using the my data only, no problem. Loan.csv, loan data underscore .csv. Then we can view the data. The name is very important because I'm going to use the variables. And then you have to call first one time library here because I have open. So whenever you open the Art Studio, you can always run first this, because you have to just call the particular package to execute the plots. So this we have seen how it works. So this is a simple bar diagram. So you can, if you're able to see this plots. So just a minute, it is executing, so you can able to see the path. Okay, so you can see this is the simple bar diagram plot we have seen. And if nothing is mentioned, then I told you that you can always execute the label. You can say color, whichever color you want, then title, keep in center, x-axis, y-axis, etc. etc. Means whatever the basic things are required, you can always perform with that. Then we have seen multiple bar diagram. We have to do with the variable is creditability. Okay, so creditability, using the creditability you can always go for the variable creditability, and you can just execute this and you can able to see the multiple bar diagram. So you can just zoom it for getting more information. See. So we have a new type of car which is good, which is bad. So in creditability you have a good amount and bad amount. So this is the bad one, this is good one. Okay. So based on the criteria you count it, you comparing the things. Okay, if you want to put the some number, you can, I have already given the commands, you can just execute, no problem. Then you want to draw the histogram of credit amount. So if you have just taken the snapshot of questions, you can see the question. What was the question? Okay, so question was histogram of credit amount with bin width is 1000 and color light blue with title and labels. Okay, so you have this amount, the histogram, and then after plotting we have to use bin width is 1000, and you have to use fill the color light blue, and this is the color of outline. Okay, this is by default I have taken. So if you don't want, you can remove, no problem. And then we have this color, like you have to insert the ggplot because they are asking for title. So gg title you have to add, x-axis, y-axis, then you have to put the data in middle, everything. So everything you have to, everything you have to perform it. Everything you have to perform. So if you just run this, you can able to see this. I hope when I zoom it, you cannot able to see it, but I have to share the zoom part also. But anyways, you can just access this small part, access the right bottom, because that, otherwise I have to zoom and I have to share another page. That was regarding the histogram, and that we have seen. Then we have seen the box plot. We have seen the box plot of your credit amount, and then we have to fill the again creditability, give title, give access, y access, everything I have given in the last class. You can just executing the, and you can see the command for that. Everything is given on the canvas. You can just use that code and you can work out. So here you can just compare the things. Okay. So you just compare it, and I hope you can access this. You can able to see this zoom now. Okay. So this is basically a box plot. So you can just find, you can compare the good and bad. So whether good contain more outliers and bad contain more outliers. Looking at these data, you can just compare the two things, whether the creditability is good or not. Okay. So if you see the scenario for the box plot, you know this is the lower number, this is somewhere higher number. Okay, these are the basically outliers. Okay, these are the basically outliers. Similarly, these are the basically outliers. So lower number, Q1, Q2, Q3, and the largest number. And I think in last class I have given some condition that if the Q2 minus Q1 is lesser than or lesser than Q3 minus Q2, then there is a positively skewed, and if it is more than it is negative. Some condition was given the last time. Okay, if you have to remember. Using that criteria, one can just find out whether the particular box plot is positively, means using the data whether it is positively skewed, negatively skewed, or normal. So for normal it is very simple. This middle line should be in middle. So if this line will be in middle, then I can directly say that the given data, the data which is there, it is absolutely normally distributed. Absolutely a normally distributed. If this Q2 line is middle, is in middle, okay, is in middle, then we can always say that the it is the normally distributed. Your data is the normally distributed. But if it is not, then you have to show that it is. Then you have to give that condition: Q3 minus Q2 minus Q2 minus Q1 is more than Q3 minus Q2. Then it is. Please check these conditions. You have to just check this condition based on the normally distributed. Let me check whether I have that. What is that condition? So I will just take down the conditions. You can just give me 1 minute. I'll search for. See, this is the summary you can always understand. So if you just remember this one, so for positively skewed distribution, you have this condition: mean is greater than median greater than mode, and Q3 minus Q2 is greater than Q2 minus Q1. Then it is positively skewed. I was saying reverse way: Q2 minus Q1 is less than Q3 minus Q2. Then it is the positively skewed. So check this condition properly. So just remember one condition: if this condition is true, why I'm not saying this condition? Because this condition sometimes true, but this condition has to true. Okay, because for skewed, you have to check both the condition. But always you go for second one. Huh? Don't go for the first one, because first one sometime true because of your outlier is there in data. But for quartiles, it very less effect. Okay, for quartiles it is less effect. So always you check this condition, and based on that you can write the conditions, whether it is positively, negatively, or not. So that was regarding your checking and writing the conclusion for box code. Okay, so I unmute to all. If you have any questions, you can first ask. No problem. Yes, any question is there so far? Yes, any question is there? Sachin Vishkarma, sir, in question using loan SLS. Yeah, using loan SLS, I'm using the data, right? Using loan file, I'm using. It is loan file only, right? It is loan file only. Loan data means it is loan file. Okay. Loan data means it is loan file. No problem. Sir, can you upload the practical sheets on? I have all. Sorry, the practical sheet is there. Okay. I have already uploaded these 2-3 practicals with the solution. Okay, you have to just access this the practical and you can. Okay. Any other question related to these topics so far? Anyone? No question? Okay, so we'll proceed. So let's proceed with the next one, frequency polygon. Okay, so what is the frequency polygon? So let's see the frequency polygon. So if we have a questions, you can see the questions. What was the question? We have to draw the frequency polygon. Frequency polygon of credit amount and also color it according to creditability of the customer with title and labels. So we have to again use we have to fill the color using creditability of the customer, and you have to draw the frequency polygon for the credit amount. Okay. So what you have to do here, you need to see. So if you see the frequency polygon, ggplot A, so my x-axis is credit amount because my variable is credit amount, and what I have written for frequency polygon, geometric underscore frequency poly. See, this command is already there. So if you just type that, you no need to by heart the command. You just simply, if you just work on this, see, just type gm underscore, just type frequency. See, automatically this code will be shown you. Okay, you no need to by heart any codes. So you have to just remember for drawing frequency polygon, what will be the first few alphabets. So automatically it will show you. Okay, so you need to just type it and you can able to get that code immediately. So it is geometric underscore frequency polygon. If you use the bandwidth is 500 because according to that problem. Okay, so if you just execute this, if you just execute this, you can able to see this. Okay, so your graph will be like this. So first is increases, then it is decreases. Okay, but if you want to take more information about that, you can put the title here. You can see there is no title. You can put in center and everything, but here this is according to the credit amount, but I have not filled here the credit ability. Okay, so to fill the credit ability, so in credit ability it will show you the two graphs. As you can compare the two graphs whether the amount will be vary in the bad and or good. Okay, let's see. Just execute this one. So the whole thing will be same, only in the axis I have added here the color. So I'm filling this color which is credibility, and bin width is same against 500. I have added title that you already knowing, x-axis, y-axis. I think center part is not written. That's okay. I think everybody knows now how to make it center. So just execute this and you can able to see this. So I'll share this particular screen for Zoom. So you can able to see whenever you want to compare the amount of uh, let's say creditability of good amount and bad amount. So you can say good amount is always lesser than the bad amount. Okay. So you can see the bad amount is always higher as compared to in any point, but the good amount is always lesser. So this is the way you can compare the frequency polygon of credit amount in accounts based on the customer creditability. So this is the graph for the frequency polygon where you can compare the amount of good and bad. Okay. So that is the graph for frequency polygon. Similarly, you can see the plot of scatter. So again, you have to draw the scatter plot for, now you know scatter plot for two variables. Okay, so scatter plot two variables means you have to define x-axis, you have to define y-axis. So again, ggplot x-axis, your data set which is a, your axis x-axis x comma y plus geometric point. So this is the first scatter plot. So there is no coding for scatter now. Geometric underscore point, because we are just drawing the points there. Okay, we are just drawing the points. So just execute this one, first line. You can see these points, right? You can, but now there are so many points, so you are not uh, able to give the conclusion like what it interpretation, whether it is positively skewed, whether it is negatively skewed, or it is strongly positive skewed. Okay, when you zoom it, then only you can able to understand. So let me execute this entire amount. You can understand. Age is not found. Okay, this age is not there. Age dot year is there. So you check the variable properly, because they are saying for age under age, because it is not age, it is age dot years. Okay. So you have to check the code properly. So you can see this is the graph for scatter where you have a bad and good. So here you cannot say, but basically it is random. One can say from here to here, it is moving from here to here. Okay, from left bottom to right top bottom. So right top. So one can say it is positively skewed. One can say it is a positively skewed. But still it is random. You will be not understand. You cannot conclude the results regarding that. But in linear regression, you can able to understand whether this is the data, whether it is normal or not. This is just a idea. You can see there is a different shape is there. Even you can change the shape of this color also. Okay. So for that you need to just take the help of since here the shape is, you have just filled this shape, right? You have filled the shape here, create ability. But if you just want to just take the help, you just take the help here. Help, let's say geometric underscore point. See that it is. It will show you some syntax or not. If I use scatter plot, then let me just type scatter plot. Is there is some, no, scatter is not. shape. Okay, so I will show you when we will conduct the practicals on linear regression. You can change the, like, you have, there is a triangle or you can have a circle dots. Okay, so that dots having different options where you can change their pattern also. That we will discuss in the while conducting the linear regression pattern. So this is the regarding the your scatter plot. So you can keep in the middle also. That middle part is there. It's cute. So you can put this in middle. So you can keep it in center, so giving the point. Okay. So this is the regarding your scatter plot where you can access the code and you can able to execute properly. So if you have any questions, you can ask. I have unmute to all, and I will share the practical number 1. Yes, any question is there? Can you hear me, everyone, or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Why everybody is so silent?
सर वायलेंट हो जाएंगे सर.
Yeah, you should violent, but in terms of study, not in terms of other factor. Acha, tomorrow is like we have the program, CR Rao. So that's why I think you are all busy with. So you're all thinking about that, right? Okay. Anyways, you've done good, very good job. Searching new things, new innovative ideas and everything. That's good. But anyways, if you have any questions regarding that scatter plot and everything, you can just ask. So that YouTube is also available regarding this video on YouTube. So you can just, if you have any questions, you can see. Even that code and everything is given, but make sure that the code which is given, it maybe there is a minor change. So while writing on a book, so by the way, how आप practicals कैसे लिख रहे हो? Just give me idea. अभी तक कैसे लिखा? How many practicals you've completed so far? All the papers? All the papers? Anyone? Sally is there? Sally? Sally is there? Acha. Jyoti is there? Jyoti? Jyoti Pandey is there?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, आप practicals कैसे लिख रहे हो? नोटबुक बना रहे हो? क्या कर रहे हो? means all the papers, whether what exactly you're doing. I think few subject or few papers you have already completed 2 3 practicals, right? Yeah, better रहेगा कि you can take 100 pages book, maybe not more than 20 30 rupees. You can take the books because at the last you will be not get the time. I'm definitely telling you. So maybe the you don't wait for the sheets because I don't know whether the sheets will be available this time. So better to have, you can at least write it down directly in your fair book and assume that is fair book. Maybe in the case at the end, maybe if the you'll be get the information that you have to write it down in square sheets, then you can just copy and paste same thing. But make sure that assuming that your notebook is a fair practical sheets, okay, assuming, and you can start working on that. So you can take one 100 pages book, maybe 100 or 50 pages book, and start working on that. So majority questions I think we have already done on assignment. So so if you see the question number 1, same practicals it is uploaded, but here there is a minor correction. It is not 1, it is 5.4.1. So fifth semester paper 4 practical number 1. Okay, so just make correction over there. And I think these questions we have already seen in assignment. And I hope there will be no doubt how to write the solution in the practicals. Okay, so you can able to write directly. Better to write questions with answers because maybe you'll be not so far you don't have the practical sheets, so you can just type questions, you can just write questions or type questions and then below the solution. Okay, so this is the one thing I just want to tell you. So practical number 1, so I think this Friday we will complete the practical number 1. So you have to submit the practical number 1 with with practice problem also. Okay, so by the time you finish it practical number 1, and if we have any questions we will see in the Friday session. So Friday I think we have a 2 lectures because Jasser will not will take on Friday because Jasser is already taken for 9 lecture on Tuesday. Okay, so I will take Jasser lectures on Friday so that one practical will be gets over in 2 lectures. And I'll just share the screen for Canvas so that we can I think it is already uploaded, but maybe some students do not understand where I uploaded. I'll just share the screen for this. You can able to access the practical sheets. Just give me a few seconds. You can see when you go to home, at the bottom you have the applied component. After applied component you have a data here. Okay, once you click on the data you'll be automatically open the new tab, and in new tab you have all files which is your, so you'll be redirected to directly drive, and you can I think access this file directly. So you can see which I mentioned, university practical for students. So automatically you will be redirected to this file. See, these are all data and practical. I think Jay sir is already shared some file maybe practical. अच्छा Jay sir का practical हो गया है क्या? Anyone? Jay sir has completed their practical on based on regression.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
तो कोड उसका आपने लिखा है, कैसा किया आपने? आउटपुट कोड सब एवरीथिंग इज डन. तो okay, so you can access, maybe I have not uploaded all the files here, all practicals, because I have to do little bit change in the practicals. So but whatever remaining practicals which is not going to be changed, it is there in the practical sheets. So इसमें आपको questions मिल जाएंगे, all questions. You can see semester 5 paper 4 practicals and semester 5 practical for solution. But what I mentioned, solution will be not exactly the same. Okay, so make sure that while writing you are thinking like whether this particular code which is given here is right or wrong. Okay, and based on that you write it down in your notebook. And here all datas are there which we are going to use for the coming session. So you can access this. Let me know whether you can access this data or not. So if not, then I have to just uh, access all email ID and I have to submit all email ID for that, because sometimes it is access, sometimes it is showing not access. I will get the mail. So just check it and then let me know. So you can access this data from this canvas. Ashish, you can access the data from canvas. We practice one or two example using R. Yeah, definitely you practice. See, those who do not have the laptop and this, you can just access. Only thing is that you cannot import the Excel file in maybe in your maybe you download it and try whether it is possible or not. Like in online R Cloud, just work in R Cloud whether you can access or not. Because importing and then working, I think that is quite difficult. But definitely you try all the codes, and we have also seen, I think maybe the majority questions we have also seen how it works. Okay, and that YouTube is available. YouTube is already with you, so you can just access those codes and maybe the assignment and problems, and you can take down. So this Friday we will complete the uh, first practicals. So I hope you can download this practicals, maybe these two solutions. You can download entire thing, because all the time instead of working in Canvas, you can, once if you have PC, if you have laptop, you can download directly all, and then you can work later on. Okay. Okay. Any other question is there related to this? Okay. What is your progress? There are some students still not perform the assignment or quiz. Please work on that, because it is like very good thing. I'm telling you again and again, because if you just go through the YouTube like in 30 or 40 minutes, and based on that YouTube or based on the PPT which I have shared, so I think I have total 5 to 6 PPT in that unit 1. Every unit, every PPT, eh, based on every PPT you have one quiz and assignment, maybe quiz or assignment. Okay, I hope you can able to see the screen. It looked very nice when I see the number more than 8, 9, 10. Right? Really, I feel very proud. That means you are studying and you are scoring the good marks. But yeah, if I see the number like 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, then it's very I feel very bad. You are just like entering into the quiz and just randomly selecting any answer for this, and you are just submitting. The sake of like submitting the assignment. No, you take your own time. See, I think it is more than 1 month we have seen. If you just perform every week one assignment, maybe you will complete it. I think 4 or 5 assignment, right? 4 or 5 assignment. But still there are few students who did not perform. Like I can say Ajit Prasad, done only 2 quiz so far. Rinku Yadav, then I'm taking few names, okay? So it's not like I will take every name, but make sure that Shivam. Then we have here Roshan, Mehul, Shivanshu. Done well, but I don't know. Further, they have not executed anything. Sudha completed 3. Proceed. Go ahead. And these are the excellent students. Like I don't know what happened with these two students. Deepak, Amarjeet, Rahul, Ashutosh. They have just only performed one first quiz. First quiz and left as it is. I don't know. Further, maybe they will not. They don't have time for going for further quiz. Maybe they are busy with all uh, the functions, CRO functions, and they are excellent students. Shubham Balikaran, Rohit Lodhi, Pranav Satish, Rohit Ramshankar, Rahul Darsharat, Darsharat. They have not started the quiz. Maybe they don't know how to perform the quiz. Very great students. Please do it this all because this is for your practice. Because once the internal examination will start, your internal examination is based on the quiz one, right? Like based on this unit one. Okay. So make sure that if you practice these all quiz, out of this quiz only the few questions is going to be asked. Okay. So just execute. It will be good for you, and definitely it is going to be helpful for your examination. So any other question is there so far? So otherwise we will see you on Friday, and we have, I think tomorrow we don't have any lectures. We have all that CRO event, so we can have a time for uh, practicing. No question. So I'm not sharing the feedback form. I will share. I will share the feedback form maybe every week. Okay, I'll stop sharing because I will share at the every week feedback. You perform only one course for applied component. Okay, for applied component you have only one course. We have to complete the course with certificate. It's not like com- completing partially or completing maybe 80%, 90%, then leave it. No, until unless you don't have certificate, your applied component will be not assumed to be completed. Okay, so कोर्सेरा में आपको एक कोर्स करना है, एक ही कोर्स करना है जो 100% करना है और सर्टिफिकेट होना चाहिए. वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट. ओके, सो सर्टिफिकेट नहीं है तो आपका अप्लाइड कंपोनेंट का कोर्स कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ. So I hope there will be no query. So be ready with your practicals. So you can just see whether you can access the questions and data from the canvas. And if I will get the time, I'm going to upload the unit 3 maybe very soon. Maybe the not entire thing, but जितना materials available है, we will upload it. So you can start working on unit 3 and then unit 4. Unit 2 is already done by Jaisar. So you can start preparing for this. Okay, so see you on Friday. So you can work for CR Rao program. Have a good luck. See you tomorrow for CR Rao program.